Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to start with a little intro clip, and first things first, we're going to be talking about the class sub. That's right, as you can see, appropriately named the MP7 Goat, because if you've been on my channel before, you already know I've done a video about this class sub before, but this here is my best class sub for the MP7, and it's going to relate to one thing, which is the gameplay today is with the MP7, so that's why I'm showing you my class sub again, just in case you never got to see that video. So here it is in all its glory. These are the attachments, note it down, do whatever you like, just make sure you're using this setup, okay? It's absolutely insane and gets me a 70 and free gameplay today. 70 and free in Ground War with this setup, so make sure you're using this unbelievable class setup. I've already done a video on this before detailing why I use this class setup and why I set it up the way I do. So if you want to see that, a link to that video will be in the description below. And not only that, today's video will be related to the 17 free gameplay, which is we'll be talking about reverse boosting and skill-based matchmaking, but mostly reverse boosting and the problems it's causing with getting, let's just say, legitimate gameplays in the YouTube gameplay scene for Modern Warfare. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and yeah, let's get right into today's gameplay. Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. Now ignore the fact that I just changed my stock there to the no stock. Don't worry, the class setup that I showed you in the intro was the class setup that I was using this game. I do change back after the first death. So yes, I did change to the no stock there, but after my first death, which comes like quite early in the game, I do change to the forge tag ultralight. And once I do that, man, we just go absolutely insane. We go absolutely bananas in the other team and get an insane scoreline, okay? So be prepared, we're just going to showcase an absolutely insane gameplay today. But yeah, well, you're probably wondering, if you have been on my channel before, and have seen my previous video about the MP7, you're probably wondering, Taz, why am I seeing a video about the MP7 again? Why am I seeing your MP7 best class setup again? Well, that's because, first of all, this gameplay will prove even more, without a shadow of a doubt, why you should be using my class setup. And plus, it's kind of relatable to a topic that I'm going to be talking about in today's video, which is something that's quite rampant and quite annoying, to say the least, to deal with at the moment that's happening in the community, which is the topic of a little bit of skill-based matchmaking talk, but mostly about the reverse boosting that's going on and kind of why it's ruining the legitimacy of people's gameplays. And I feel like that's going to do that here with my gameplay today. So why is this gameplay relatable? So first of all, again, it's insane MP7 gameplay, if I haven't already mentioned. And make sure you're using this class setup. Do not change any attachments. Last time I said you could. This time I'm not allowing you to do it, okay? It's just not happening. You will use this class setup. If you're going to use my MP7 class setup, you're not going to change things here or there. You're going to use my actual attachments, all my attachments, because as you can see, we're going to change the stock here from the no stock back to the forge tag ultralight, and then things just go absolutely bananas, go absolutely insane. So make sure you're using my exact class setup, because honestly, you will feel like an absolute unit on the map. But yeah, what am I talking about here? What is this gameplay? You don't even know what the scoreline is yet. So I'm going to tell you, this gameplay, I go 70 and free, a full ground war game where I go 70 and free on this map as well. And that's what I find is more insane about this gameplay is I did this with an MP7 on this map. This map is built for ARs, snipers, you name it. This map is not for SMGs. And even then, in the close quarters, realistically, this map is more built for shotguns anyway, because you can just hide in the corners, you know, in the buildings, etc, etc. Basically, I shouldn't have been able to get this absolutely insane gameplay with the MP7. Again, it's a 70 and free scoreline. That is like almost near impossible here in Modern Warfare. You know, I should be going 10 and 10 and 10 and 15, you know, how the devs want me to play. With the skill-based matchmaking they did in this game, they want me to go 1 and 1, 2 and 2, you name it. They want me to finish on that 1 KD. And I had to beat the system, okay? But let's talk about the thing that's going on in the community and why it kind of annoys me. So the reverse boosting in the community, and why gameplays are now losing their legitimacy. And I'm sure one of you guys was already preparing to write in the comment section below after seeing the scoreline of 17-3, hey, you must have reverse boosted. There is no way that you could have got more than 20 kills in a ground war game. You have to have reverse boosted, or the people you're facing are potatoes, blah blah blah, etc etc. And I can understand that, especially with the amount of gameplays that are 100% reverse boosted, okay? And you'll see in this lobby, I do face people who are level 150, 120, you name it, etc, etc. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because I feel like gameplays are just completely thrown out the window now. Like, no one's ever going to believe your gameplay is insane. If you get a triple nuclear legitimately, no one's ever going to believe it, that's it. Your gameplay's fake, and nobody cares. And it's kind of ruined because of these YouTubers who are doing it. So Who am I talking about? Who's the most prominent person? Why is this being brought up? There is a YouTuber who goes by the name of Korean Savage. Now, I'm not going to throw shade at him, because I don't know him on a personal level, I don't know him at all. I do know his videos and his YouTube channel. I don't watch his videos because I'm going to be honest, I don't like his content. It's, it's just not my thing. He kind of like screams and shouts and shakes his head here and there everywhere. It's just not for me, okay? If you guys like him, that's cool, you can like another YouTuber if you want. But his content just isn't for me. And currently, he is being, let's just say, targeted by a lot of people for his reverse boosting. Now, I'm not going to say if, buts and maybes, because on Twitter he is currently defending himself, saying that he is not reverse boosting. And I'm just going to put it out there, I don't believe it, okay? I'm just going to throw 100% shade on this. I don't believe it. Because the gameplays he is getting, you will see his levels, the levels of the players he is facing are levels 10, 20, they're all below, there's a lot of players, at least 3 to 4, who are below level 30. And I can promise you this right now, because by the way, on Twitter he said that he lobby surfs, he admitted to lobby surfing to get easy gameplays. And the reason this isn't the full truth, it might be part of the truth as to why he gets these easy gameplays, is because I can do this. Like I'll probably do a video if you guys want to see it. If you guys want me to do a video showing what lobby surfing is like and the gameplay, the games you do get when lobby surfing, because I'll be honest right now, it's just not legitimate. Okay, you can't lobby surf as a good player. If you're someone who averages, let's say you average every game a 2 to 3 KD and get a 300-400 score per minute game, you will not in the next 10-15 games get people who are lower than level 10, 20, 30 just by searching within 10 games. It's just not possible. And I can probably do a video showcasing that if you guys really want to see it. It'll be quite difficult to do because, one, currently with the skill-based matchmaking in this game, I do have a problem finding games in about 2 to 3 minutes. Like, it generally takes me a long time. And that's why you see 32 versus 32 gameplays on my channel. Because if I try to play TDM, Domination, or anything like that, it takes me so long to find those games. And then obviously I've got to play the game, and I'm not guaranteed to get a good gameplay that I feel is worthy playing to put on YouTube. So there's a lot of time that could be wasted trying to play TDM, Domination, etc. with the level of skill-based matchmaking that's in the game. Again, it's not easy. So that's why I play Ground War, because I think it's a well-known fact. Obviously it's not completely proven, but I'm sure most of you would agree that Ground War does not have skill-based matchmaking, or if it does, it's very low and isn't to a standard where it's quite strict. Give that guy a little no-no, because he got absolutely turned on there, there's no denying that. He got absolutely destroyed. Rip in the chat for that guy. But yeah. Sorry guys. But yeah, the skill-based matchmaking makes it hard to, get good gameplays in TDM and that on a consistent basis. So for him to post gameplays consistently of 1 nuclear, 2 nuclears, triple nuclears, you name it, whatever he posts on his channel, against level 10 or lower players, and then to say that he only lobby surfs in quotations, I'm not buying it. Because right now, first of all, I'm a 2.49 KD player. Now yes, this is because I play Ground War. If I played TDM and that, I'd guarantee my KD would be lower than a 2. It'd probably be about a 1.8. Because that's how this game's set up to be. You're basically not allowed to improve. So he might, sit there and say that, oh, he has a 3 KD and his score per minute's 500, so he can't possibly reverse boost. I guarantee you, or I'm 100% certain he is reverse boosting, or there is the other claim going around that he is using a secondary account that is reverse boosted and then joins that account when that account joins into a game. Now that I can believe, and I might actually start checking out whether he showcases his games before they start. I'd love to know. But I don't believe it. Okay, and I don't want to throw shade at him, and I kind of already am, but I, like many other players, are not believing what he is saying. And he's only helping to ruin the legitimacy of gameplays here on YouTube. Because, for instance, again, today's gameplay that I got is a 70-3 gameplay. And if people, do understand that in Ground War there is little to no skill-based matchmaking, you'll understand that this gameplay is legit. But I'm sure a lot of you are ready to put in the comment section right now that this gameplay is reverse boosted, you cheated, you've got like a 0.0 KD account, there's no way you got this gameplay, it's all lies, this gameplay's fake, and etc, etc. And that's just not true. Again, I'll let you even guys go look at my stats, go look at my last 5 games, just to make sure that, to prove to you guys I don't reverse boost. My gamer tag is TazVGold. You can search it, I am on Xbox. You can search my gamer tag and I guarantee you that my stats, my recent games will prove to you that I don't reverse boost because, one, I think it's cheap, I think it's scummy. As much as the game is annoying with its skill-based matchmaking, you shouldn't reverse boost. Now I get that we're all trying to send a message because there are thousands upon thousands of people doing it. The reason why I find it annoying for certain YouTubers to do it is because it ruins it for everyone else. So for instance, there's a guy called Swagg. He is well known on YouTube, he gets really good insane gameplays, and he's actually friends with Korean Savage. But I feel sorry for him because he streams on Twitch, so he doesn't lobby surf, he doesn't lobby shop, stuff like that. And you can see on Twitch that he gets legitimate gameplays. Now yes, he mostly plays Grand War like I do as well, because again, the skill-based matchmaking in Grand War isn't too high, it isn't very strict, and it doesn't ruin the experience, you know, it doesn't make you face 2 KD players all the time. And you can see that he gets the gameplays legit. Most of his gameplays are actually taken from his Twitch. Now maybe some of his gameplays aren't legit, I don't know, but for the most part I'd say his gameplays are legit. And he gets it thrown in his comment section all the time. I see it all the time, him being said, oh, Swag, you reverse boosted, this gameplay's reverse boosted, you cheated, that's it. You know, you haven't got this gameplay legitimately. And this all stems from people doing this, getting gameplays that are just, I'd say fake. I know the gameplays obviously happened and they got the triple nuclear in that. But when you're facing people with potato aim or people who can't aim, they're just not illegitimate gameplays, okay? And I know, you know, sometimes you can get into these lobbies by just fair chance in previous Call of Duties, but when you're purposely going in there and getting gameplays by purposely finding these players by reverse boosting, your gameplay is not legit, okay? I'm sorry to say it, but it's just not fair on all of us here on YouTube who do post legitimate gameplays. Because now we have to deal with the fact that people aren't going to believe our gameplays. If you get a legitimate nuclear, that's it, your nuclear's fake. It doesn't matter. You can't get nuclears in here in Modern Warfare. And it's a shame, really, because someone out there has probably got the world's first legitimate triple nuclear or whatever, and maybe the gameplay's already there. I haven't checked myself to see what gameplays are out there of triple nuclears or whatnot. But that gameplay is going to be deemed fake by absolutely everyone. It's just going to be spammed in the comment section with reverse boosted over and over again. And it's just annoying. It's incredibly annoying to deal with. So that's why I find it a shame that people like Korean Savage are doing this, and first of all not admitting to it. Yes, he admitted to lobby surfing, but that's not the full extent of it. Again, you do not get level 10s, 20s below. I can tell you that now. I have a 2.49 KD with about 300 score per minute, I believe. 200, 300 score per minute? I can't remember what it is. And you do not get level 10s, 20 below games. It doesn't matter what, you know, even if you finish like 1-on-1 the next game, it's something like you have to be bad for like 5 games in a row now. I don't want to be too vain here. I don't do bad over 5 games. I might do bad in 1 game, but I don't do bad over 5 games, okay? Normally you bounce back and you do well and etc, etc. But you just do not get level 30 and below people. You face level 100s, 90s, 80s, whatever. People who are competent at the game as well. You'll see from his gameplays, even if there are people who are level 150 or whatnot, they just don't shoot back, they don't aim, they miss like 20 bullets out of the 30 of the clip. And when I play, that just doesn't happen. I can guarantee you that doesn't happen. I'm sure many other YouTubers would say that as well. And I'm probably not the only other YouTuber who's annoyed at this. Again, I'm not a big YouTuber by any means, but all the small YouTubers who get legitimate gameplays and want to make our name here on YouTube just aren't going to be able to, because that legit gameplay is no longer legit. It is instantly deemed reverse boosting. So again, this gameplay is a 17-3 by the way. This is not reverse boosted. I don't know how many times I'm going to say the reverse boosted, but you know, put it in the comment section below how many times I say the word reverse boosted. I want to see how many times I say it. But yeah, it's just incredibly annoying. And the worst part about it as well, yes, we're trying to send a message to Infinity Ward to take out the game, or to at least tone it down for modes like TDM and that, because again, I don't believe it's in Ground War. If it is, it's very minuscule, to the point where it doesn't affect it. But in TDM and Domination, that they do need to tone the level of skill-based matchmaking down. But you guys got to realise from the other point of view, there is skill-based matchmaking to protect those, not the people who are just terrible at the game. There are people who are terrible at the game, but that's because they have disabilities and stuff. Now, them players, I do believe need a protected bracket. I believe that's completely fair if someone who genuinely is completely awful at the game, because as much as we sit there and say our teammates have no thumbs, and I'm guilty of this too, you know, I hate when I have bad teammates, but some of our teammates may legitimately have no thumbs, they may be blind, they may be deaf, who knows, and it might affect the way they play, you know, they may have disabilities and whatnot. And they deserve the chance to play the game like everyone else. And when players like Korean Savage do this, where they reverse boost, and he probably will face players who have legitimately no thumbs and can't see and stuff, or are deaf and that. And it's just not fair that he can do that to players, whilst also ruining the scene for getting legitimate gameplays. It's just not fair on us, it's not fair on those with disabilities, and yes, I get we're trying to prove a message, but you guys just, you can't do that, okay? It takes away the fun from those who legitimately need a safe space, shall we put in quotations, to actually be able to play the game. Yes, I believe skill-based matchmaking needs to be toned down or taken away or something, but when you ruin the experience of players who are genuinely could be disabled in that, that's just a no-go, okay? That's just something that's completely unacceptable. Whilst also ruining the gameplay, the YouTube gameplay scene for getting legitimate gameplays. Those gameplays are just being made redundant now because of things like this. But I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay, by the way. Again, a 17 free gameplay with my MP7 best class setup. Make sure you're using this class setup. And let me know your thoughts down below about today's video and like what I've discussed. And let me know your thoughts on it. What do you think of the skill-based matchmaking and people reverse boosting? Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe with notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!